20-second tattoo? Oh, my gosh.
I think tattoos look okay when you first get them. I just have a lot of uncles
that have like
that are like that. You know, when I was growing up, like this is a perfect example. When I was growing up, I have a ton of uncles, and they'd like have tattoos on, and you couldn't even tell what they were.
Yeah, not well done.
They just look like black blobs everywhere, and I was just like,
yeah, black blobs.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that's no thanks. King Pit, you can definitely ask a serious question. And the good news is you got 22 tattoos, and we're about to get Farm Sim 22 on the 22nd.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's crazy, Louie. Sorry about that. That sucks. That's awesome, 44. I currently have no photos to edit. I got to shoot next week, but I do. I definitely do.
What was the serious question?
Do we believe in God? I do, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go the other way. I think this is the muddier route.
I think there's a scout trailer back here. That's why I'm coming back here to grab it.
You said why? Why not? Well, we got here somehow. I have a hard time believing that lightning struck water and then we were just here. So that, to me, that seems implausible.
No, it's like Star Trek. We were a goo.
Goo.
Remember?
Yeah. Intergalactic sperm. I mean, some people say aliens did it. Some people say God did it. I choose to believe God did it. But each person believes their own thing. You say why? Why not? Right? Not to be silly about it, but
yeah, I know. Sometimes I ask myself, why would he make us? We're so horrible to each other sometimes.
Well, that is true. We have a new fuel trailer. I'm not sure about the Big Bang Theory. Interestingly, there are several places where the Bible actually agrees with science. Big Bang Theory says that the universe exploded from a single point and is expanding. The Bible says that God stretched out the stars like the canvas of a tent and that they are continually stretching out. So I'd say that those kind of agree with each other.
He also spoke the universe into existence, and the Big Bang Theory is boom.
Right, and it's it's actually part of the string theory when you think about it. If the Bible's true, and we are the Word of God, or God spoke us into existence, doesn't it make sense that we're made of vibrations? Because that's what the string theory says. That's what their quantum physics is saying, that we are vibrations.
It just takes scientists a while to catch up. That's all.
Interesting too that we call it the universe, which also means spoken word. Doesn't mean that that's how it is. Just that's kind of it's interesting things to think about. There's no winch points here, really? Oh, it's because I'm already winched. I was going to say like there's.
Okay, let's see. Where are you at, buddy?
Trying to. How come I can't winch to any of these trees?
Oh, you're way over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this last tower. I'm right on it, but for some reason my winch is not working. Well, the problem...
Okay, so all I need to do is grab this tower out here, and we're done, right?
Yes, and this one.
Was there any other upgrades?
I don't... We'll see. Hang on. You said they tried to slice you. Well, that's not the right way to handle it either. Let's see here. I think we have everything done on this map, which means... Oh, no, just the one that you got over on that side. Do you want me to head over that way?
Well, there is a Chevy pickup truck we could pull out and do a mission, but if you don't really care about doing the missions...
I would say not yet, because those are we really are going to need a bigger truck for that. What's weird is I'm having an issue. My winch is being really weird. Like, every time I try to use my mouse, there we go. Okay, there we go. Now it's going to work. So, anyway. All right.
Your mouse needs to get cleaned.
No, it kept turning it off and turning it on. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Tay?
What's up?
Why does God let bad things happen to people? Well, it's I don't
Gosh, if
necessarily.
we knew the answer to that, buddy.
Yeah, well, I would say this, and this is something that you have to kind of think about. We have, as people, free will, and yes, there are things that happen to bad people who are good people that shouldn't happen or don't. It's not a great thing. But if you understand from a biblical perspective that there's good and there's bad, and at some point, according to the Bible, the devil took over the world. So if I get a car and I smash it up in an accident, that's not how the person that designed or built it intended it to be, but that's what's happened to it since then. So that's, that is a tough question. That's probably one of the hardest questions that Christians struggle with, people that believe the Bible, because people do say that, like, how can bad things happen? But unfortunately, that's the world that we live in. Doesn't mean that God doesn't love us, but within that framework, we have to kind of figure out how to survive and what we do with it. So. Did you? Cyphern had some issues with it, huh? So lots of people do bad things to themselves too. But there are, okay. So if we said that, why? What happened to Mr. Micah? Why is that fair? But you know what? God loves Mr. Micah just the same, even though bad things happen to him. So yes,
Yeah.
I do. I actually played last week. It'd probably be a couple weeks. So
I actually got saved 6 months before I broke my neck.
oh wow, that's crazy.
I know. It is crazy.
Right.
So it's like when I was lost and just living in sin, I was fine. But as soon as I, got saved, it's like 6 months later.
Bad things happen, but that's not how it
Bad
goes.
thing happened, yeah. But I don't know why.
All right.
I don't know why.
All right. So this will be the last religion answer because like I said,
Okay.
I try not to discuss religion on the channel just because I'm not here to force what I believe on people. But we can also talk about it later if you want to. You can whisper me and I'll share more about it. But how would you stop somebody from killing themselves? Well, first of all, people need to understand that the world is a better place with them in it. When you do something like that, and my wife and I were talking about that because we were watching a TV series about guys that go and find people that have, like, driven their cars into water and stuff like that. And wait a minute, was I supposed to come see you, Mr. Micah?
No, I'm coming to you because I think we're done now.
Okay, yeah, we're done with that. Did you unlock that last point?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll wait for you here. No problem, King Pit.
So where are we headed?
Dam.
So we're back on Smithville. We're going up that middle island to finish the last couple checkpoints. So,
Okay.
So suicide's a rough thing because it's actually a very selfish action on the person that's doing it. They're only thinking about themselves when they do it. You have to remember that life has good things in it, and sometimes life has bad things. Sometimes very bad things. Sometimes a lot of pain is involved in it, but there's always something to live for, to move on for the next day, because usually the next day, if you can just make it to that next day, things are better. And it's interesting, like, you'll find that people that commit suicide, usually they do it somewhere like really close to their homes, because if they were to go further away, they have time to think about it, and then they don't. So it's something that, it's like, now from a Christian perspective, I would say that, if you're struggling with things where you feel like, oh gosh, I feel like I'm going to kill myself, the best thing you can do is to talk to people about it. So I would recommend to somebody who's feeling those things, and I say go to church because that's where there's hope. If you go to a psychologist or whatever, they're just going to kind of be like, well, you've got these issues you've got to deal with. And but if you go to church, people are going to kind of help you, lift you up and pull you out of that and bring you to a place where you're happy again. And honestly, when you can get past yourself, a lot of churches have cool stuff like I know at our church, we have a guy that goes to Africa every couple months and takes people with him, and they help out all these kids who are starving. And so, and they also find ways, they help them build homes and stuff so they have places to live. They find people who could take care of them. Yeah, this guy, I actually work with him. There you go, Mistral. Yeah, and so if you stop thinking about yourself and you start trying to help other people, that's when those kind of thoughts and feelings will go away, because now you're actually doing something to make the world a better place and help other people. And really, so I think that that's one of the cool things about church and being involved in that kind of thing. And that's why it's important to us, is, that's why God wants us to be in church, is because you're no longer focusing on yourself. Now you're focusing on helping other people. And so it takes away that inner focus of like, oh, life is so bad and I can't handle this anymore. So anyway, I hope that helps you, King Pit, because those are things that are a struggle, So, and I definitely know people go through that. It's like one of my sons has struggled with that in the past. So it's like we've talked about that kind of stuff, and it's just there are times when life is hard, but you have to push through it, and on the other side you will find something that's much better. So keep on going. I know I definitely struggled with depression when I first got divorced, but I got Moni, and we're having fun, and life is good again. So I'm glad I stuck it out,
Yeah, I know all about that right there.
Yeah, yep.
Same stuff I'm dealing with now. So,
yep.
Yeah.
But it's always sunny on the other side, so.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of sunny, you got a job interview tomorrow.
Oh, hey, where at?
Place that rents out AV, audio, video, and like computers and different stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
So getting a job there as a delivery driver to deliver to places that rent stuff.
Well, I'll tell you what, King Pit. I'm trying to think of how we can do this to help you. The first place, like, do you have, like, who's your closest family members? Do you have someone that you can talk to in your family? Because that's going to be probably your best bet, is to talk to, like, mom, dad, and be honest with them. Say, look, this is what I'm struggling with. Or brother, sister, cousin, anything like that. Like, family members are going to be the best people you can talk to. Don't talk much to them. I mean, you're not. Can you though? Because like that's like the first step. I mean, obviously you're here talking about it, and that's good, because that means you're willing to reach out and get some help. I mean, the other thing too is if you feel better talking to with family, okay, like obviously they're always like the suicide hotline stuff. I mean, there's always that, and I know you think, oh well, I don't want to talk to that, but if you're desperate, those people that are on the other line at the suicide hotline really do want to help people. Right. See, that's why, because you're comfortable, because you don't know. But that's what I'm saying is they do. There is that resource. So in your state, there will be a suicide hotline that's a 24/7, and you can call them and talk to them, and they'll help you through that, and kind of get you connected with people that can help you through that situation, and get you resources in your area so that you're not alone. I'll tell you what, the one thing for me, and once again, that helped me, I started, when I got divorced, I'd been going to a church, and instead of usually what I do when I'm upset about something is I kind of just hide it and keep it to myself. But instead, I made an effort to become part of one of the men's groups there, and I made a lot of good friends there, and it really helped me through that situation. And so, that hopefully would help you, that may be one way that you can go. But I had to go and actually do it. Your brother, yeah, but he knows you, doesn't he? I mean, come on, King Fit. Your brother knows you better than anybody, right? And if you tell him you're struggling, I think he probably would want to help you out. I mean, I'm sure he loves you, and it's definitely worth trying. And if he doesn't, like I said, the other thing too is get to your nearest non-denominational church. I would do it tomorrow and just ask him, like, hey, do you have any men's Bible studies, men's groups? I'm just kind of looking for friends and looking for help. But you have to reach out. And I think you're doing that tonight just to prove that. Like you're here reaching out to us and asking, and we're your friends here for sure. So, you've made friends here already. Right. Yeah, and that too, like if you can go hang out with your brother for the night, like, hey, look, I'm having a rough night tonight. Do you mind if I come over and crash, Even if he is headstrong, he's still your brother. And I can almost guarantee you he won't say no. You know, that's one thing I do wish I had. I don't have any actual like brothers, but I know if I if I felt, well, now let me ask you this: do I seem angry to you, King Pitt? I think you've been listening to the media and what the radio tells you, or not the radio, but the TV tells you that Christians are angry, nasty people. But I think in general they aren't. I think you'll find that most of them just want to help each other.
Most of us aren't. No.
Yeah, like all these guys that are on tonight, Mr. Mike Taylor, we're Christians, and we're definitely not angry.
Oh, shut up! I'm just so sick of you.
Right. There's
No.
there's definitely things that we view in this world as right and wrong, but we don't hate or be angry about different things like the media wants you to believe that we just hate and.
Right. All right, there's an upgrade over there.
Now, granted, are there some that do? Yes.
Yeah, but that's true of any group. I mean, that's
right. Any group has their radicals and their crazy. I won't go any further.
Halo.
But it's true. Every group does.
Right. Yeah, every group has.
Right. Bad examples and good examples.
We all have our special brothers.
Right. But yeah, I mean that would be the first step, I would say, definitely. But especially family, though. Like I said, even if your brother's headstrong.
I think a lot of it is when you don't go through something, you can't quite sympathize with certain things. You know what I mean? Like, it's harder to sympathize with certain things that you haven't gone through.
Right.
And I think that's where some of the disconnect comes. Like, you might find someone to talk to, but they just have no real idea what you're going through. You know? And
Right.
you might just need to find another person to talk
Right.
to.
I would totally agree. I totally agree with that. So, but the first step is like what you did tonight. This is the first step.
Yeah.
Reach out, talk to people. But I would say you need to talk to people in your area, people that you can be close to, because that's important that you have somebody that you can, if you need to run over and say, hey, I'm having a bad moment. I just want to be with somebody, and I'm not wanting to be alone. That's worth $1 million. So, and they're out there. So.
Yeah.
What do I think of furries? I don't know. I haven't really thought of that. I mean, whatever you like, I guess.
Is that like a dog or something?
No, they like to dress up as animals. You've never seen a furry before.
Oh! They like to dress up as animals.
Yes. We'll just leave
Like
it at that
just
for the channel.
costume stuff? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've seen people that dress up in...
It was really hot for a while. I don't know. It's kind of like not as popular as it was. But it is a thing for sure. Let's see. I'm going to grab the upgrade. And life is hard, isn't it, man? And I know definitely I would agree with you a lot of times, Red Alpha, or I'm not Red Alpha. Do you have a lot of furry friends online? I think
Oh, come on. What the?
Yeah, that's rough. You know, my wife went through a lot of that too, King Pitt. And she had definitely, when I first met her, she was suffering from some pretty severe like PTSD symptoms and stuff like that from all the stuff that had happened to her. So yeah, so sometimes talking to people that have been through it and made it through, that's another way that's another good way to keep it together. And that sucks. Yeah, it's rough, man.
All right, so what are we doing?
One
Just
more watchtower to get, and we're done, I think.
yeah, we should probably reconnoiter and
get
get the. I need to get the Jeep fixed up, like physically. It's pretty beat down.
I'm
We're
on
gonna
my
meet
way.
back at the garage.
Yeah, I would say or Smithville Dam, where the repair center is, and then we'll have to go to the garage. So.
I mean, the garage is right next to the service hub, so it doesn't matter.
Let's see, what is this? This is for the G. Oh, cool. That's diff lock for the right. Was that diff lock or no? That might be 4-wheel drive for the GMC. That's cool.
No, it's diff lock. The 4-wheel drive's on a Russian map.
Yeah, and I agree with that, BYD, too. Like, I think, yeah, you know, so once again, if you are, like, tonight, like, hey, I think I'm going to kill myself tonight, you need to call the suicide hotline. Do me a favor, please.
Absolutely.
Before you do anything, call them first. Because they can help you get through that stuff. And life is worth living. Even if you've had a hard past, that doesn't mean your future has to be hard.
Trust me, I've been through all that. I've been in those ups and downs, and he's exactly right.
Yeah, you just got to push through, and life will get better. So, but you didn't. And even if you did, things happen. So that's life. But once again, you don't have to. Here's the thing that's really freeing, King Pit. Your past does not have to decide your future. You are free to have a better future and to make a better future for yourself, even if things have been bad in the past. Now, obviously, there's some baggage that goes with it, but you can work around that and still have a great life. So, but you just have to be willing to put in the work. And I definitely do that too. You can ask my wife. I definitely have a bad temper. Daily I come home and my dogs have riffed stuff off, and I'm just like, these dang dogs. Ask Mr. Micah. He hears me yell at them too. I never hit them, though. I don't do stuff like that, but I do get.
Well, I've never seen it, so.
But we do definitely have struggled with. I definitely have struggled with that. My daughter Evelyn says there's that side of me she calls the angry Mexican, because I'm half Mexican, and she's like
the angry.
She goes here. She's like, here comes the angry Mexican. I'm like, oh, that usually deflates me. So, yeah, I'm spinning.
She is so sweet.
Yeah, she is. Big buffer.
There we go. I caught up to Arthur.
There we go. We're all caught up. Yeah, so I was saying, I too have my angry moments. My wife, my daughter and my wife both call me the angry Mexican when I get upset. So it's not rare either. I wish I could tell you I've never get angry about stuff, but I do get stressed out about life, and I try not to. But there are times I'm like, Urgh! Now I don't take it out on anybody, but I do sometimes, like, say crabby things or do crabby things.
Oh.
Or pound my fist on the table. And is this still bad? Oh, wow. We are having massive internet problems.
Yeah, we are.
You guys there?
Yeah, it's going.
Okay.
It's red. Let's see here.
I do see the red popping up, but it doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, it's weird. It says it's unstable, but but other people are having issues. Weird. Okay, we have one more upgrade. Where is that? Oh, of course, it's across the river. You guys
are stable, and I'm streaming at the same time. So
wait, do you have the truck, Mr. Micah? What do you got there?
Truck.
Oh, with the fuel. You got the little truck with the fuel.
Yeah, I brought it from the other map. I figured, why not just take it and keep it over here?
Might as well. The little scout fuel trailer, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well take it with you. Oh, hey, we got an upgrade over there we need to get.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get across. I think we have to go back. We probably can almost go straight down, it looks like. Hey, nice Jeep, by the way.
Thank you.
Is the stream back up, guys, or are we still kind of hammered on that end of it?
I think your stream's up on my end.
It's weird. Like on my end, it's showing clear, but I don't know what the people are seeing on their computers.
Your stream looks good. I mean, it's a little fuzzy. Like, it looks like... Okay, wait, never mind. It just cleared up. That's fine. My end, now it's cleared up.
Huh. Are you downloading something, babe? No? Okay. Weird.
So you look good on my end.
Yeah, now it's... Okay, it just went off over here, too. Hang on a second, folks. We'll get this... I'm going to stop and restart. Hang on a second, guys.
I've got way too many tabs open right now.
Hang on a second. Folks on YouTube, off. It looks like we're streaming back in. Looks like we're back. Back up. I'm going to say back up. So hopefully they saw that. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get going.
I'll say it never went down on my end.
Thank you, Red Alpha. I'm glad to be back.
I can never find my way out of this. Gotta go save Micah.
Truck is in the middle island and it flipped over and stupid rock.
Well, we're close. I do need to suck some gas off you, though.
Can we not talk like that, please?
Sorry.
Oh, gosh.
I'm sorry.
You need to siphon some gas.
Yeah, there you go. Just leave me.
Siphon some
don't
fuel.
say you as in me.
Say
when you speak like that.
Say me.
All right, Mr. Slow Driver.
I'm just trying to see on the map where he is. Oh, he's to our left.
Up here.
Yeah. Other way. This way.
Oh, wait. Down that way.
Yeah.
Well, here. You got him.
Yeah, I'll get him. I need fuel.
I'll go this way and work on getting around to that upgrade. Okay, I'll go get that upgrade.
Okay. Hey, Mr. Mike, he's going to get the upgrade. Is that cool?
Great.
Oh.
I'm going after a tower.
Okay, you're going to get the tower. He's going to get the upgrade. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even realize there was another tower. Where's the other tower?
Yeah, there's one more tower, yeah. And the Fleet Star is no longer non-damaged.
Great. What did you do?
There's a rock.
Yeah, that'll do it. What did you break?
Suspension and motor.
Motor and suspension?
Yeah, you see, Mr. Arthur, sir, there was this rock on the ground, and
They tried to siphon off of me, and I was like, no, sir. You are not siphoning off of me.
And then he got distracted, and he hit a rock.
Yep.
It's okay.
We are playing on PC.
Yes,
I need to see. Okay, so we're going to pause for a second, folks, because I'm still having issues with the stream. I'm going to shut my engine off and take a look here and see what I can figure out. I'll be back. So we're back on YouTube here. The stream is not working, and so we'd shut it down. But sometimes that happens with Twitch, unfortunately. I'm going to refuel my truck.
I'll say that is so weird because mine is still going fine. So it's
well, yeah, it's something local. I mean, it does happen.
It could be, yeah. I would say I'm connecting way down here, not up there. So yeah.
Uh-oh, is your scout trailer empty?
Oh, it's full.
Oh yeah, it's got 900. Okay.
Maybe I should post in your Discord, be like, hey, if Arthur's stream went down, but if you want to continue to hear him, come watch mine.
Yeah, you can actually post it.
Okay. Because mine seems to be going, or at least from what I can tell.
Yep. Let's see. I'm gonna detach this
all-wheel drive.
I'm detaching the trailer, Mr. Michael. Wow. You chose an interesting path. Oh, I see what you were doing. Okay. Ooh, that's cool. Okay.
I was trying to follow this stupid road.
Okay, so you tried to come up these rocks, and instead I think the road went to your right, but this road is terrible.
No, the road went straight. I went to the right down because I thought the rocks were in the way. And so I went to go down thinking, this doesn't look right. So I went to the map. I'm thinking, no, it went right through the rocks. And then you're going, and I was like, okay. So I pulled myself back up on the road. And then when I went to go over, that Scout, the way it's so back heavy that the front end floats. And when they got on the rocks, the wheels got on the rocks, it was just sliding. And I was trying to get the back end up and over, and it just tipped. So
I'm trying to figure out. I think I have to pull it down from up here. I don't want to flip myself over. This could get really bad really fast. All right, so let's do this.
There you go, baby.
Nope, I missed. Hang on. Wait, are you in the truck?
I'm in the Fleet Star going up the...
Okay.
Getting this thing, and then I'm going to bring it back down. You can jump in the Scout and drive it. Just go slow.
Oh, I haven't flipped it over yet. I'm still working on it.
Okay.
My goodness, this thing's like a rock. Oh, boy.
I know. Tell me about it.
Oh, no, stop. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm going to... Okay, well, that's not good, but good, I guess. Nothing.
There we go.
All right.
Got the last one. But there might be a thing up here. I don't know. An upgrade. There's one.
Okay.
Right?
What the heck?
Just said upgrade.
Part of the issue I'm having is that you got that roof rack on there, and it's making the truck top heavy, so it doesn't want to come over.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Yeah. Believe me, I want to replace the Scout. You know, but there's just not much I can do.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, I've got it. You're going to have to pull it out, though, but I've got it flipped.
Okay.
So, where are we at? That fuel trailer, where did you get that from?
That was from the islands that we were just on.
Okay, so you brought that over?
Yeah.
So
that way we have a fuel trailer.
So I would say if you can, I don't know, where do you want it? Where should we put it? Maybe keep it on this island. Like,
yeah, I mean, we can do anything you want with it.
I would say just put it here. If you want to put it over, maybe closer once you get back in it. That by the Lost Bags mission, maybe like not necessarily right there, but like in that area, the vicinity. And I'm going to try to go for the. Are you going for the upgrade, Tay, or where are you going?
I just got the upgrade.
Okay, you got a different one because there's another one across the river by Find the Antenna Tower.
Oh my gosh, did I miss one?
That's okay. I'm on that side. I can get it if I can get out.
Oh yeah, way over there. I didn't even see that.
I've got this tree holding me down, so.
I'll come back around and see if I can. We got to get those boulders cleared out too. That'll make it easier to get through there. What does it take to do that one? Ooh.
I can get, well.
Here we go. There we go. So we have to cross across here, and let's see. I think this isthmus takes us out and across, if I remember right.